pleasure to have the students come before us. They're excited.
Public notice of this meeting pursuant to the Open Public Meetings Act has been given on December 15, 2021 by the City Clerk in the following manner. Posting written notice on the official bulletin board in the lobby of City Hall, providing written notice to the offices of the Daily Journal and the Press of Atlantic City, and filing written notice in the office of the City Clerk of the City of Vineland.
Chair entertains a motion that the 2022 minutes of the pre-meeting conference and regular meeting of September 27th and the work session and quarterly Board of Health meeting of October 4th be approved as submitted.
So moved.
I second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
And at this time, we're inviting our Fire Department Director, Richard Franchetta, to come forward.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Council. I'd like to thank the administration and the City Council for allowing the Fire Department to gather tonight to recognize a very noteworthy event. Although we train on search and rescue often and perform it frequently at fires, thankfully, we often do not encounter victims. Fire departmental personnel are often measured by their feats, and this is a special event that deserves the highest of praise as it concluded with the preservation of life. This is the pinnacle of customer service to which no other profession can beat. We preach and teach teamwork in the fire service, and it is the reason why it's unlikely that you'll have one individual receiving a recognition. The rescue I'm about to speak about is no different tonight. On Wednesday, July 13, 2022 at 1931 hours, the fire department responded to a dwelling fire at Durazio Terrace, 84 Southwest Avenue. County dispatch reported that neighbors were unsure if a woman living in the apartment exited. Engine 6 and Tower 6 responded from fire headquarters and arrived with medium smoke condition coming from the apartment. They forced entry into the apartment and began suppression of a kitchen fire and search and rescue operations. Engine 2 duty crew at a fire station number 2 arrived and stretched a backup hose line to assist the primary engine. Tower 6 crew firefighter Joseph Wheeler was met with heavy smoke conditions but began to systematically search the apartment for occupants and found a woman laying in the hallway. When he found the occupant, he yelled to his firefighter crew, Pace and Scarpa, who began clearing a path as firefighter Wheeler pulled her toward the door. The Engine 6 crew firefighters Peck and Birdsall assisted lifting the woman over the broken glass at the door, which lay in the entryway from forcing entry into the apartment. Engine 2's duty crew assisted in removing debris and clearing a path of egress for the victim's removal. Firefighter Reel immediately retrieved and delivered the EMS jump bag to EMS Supervisor Kane, who set up oxygen, while firefighter Wheeler and Captain Rodriguez then performed CPR and assisted breathing for the occupant. The patient was immediately transferred to EMTs Garcia and Rivera, who continued medical care and transported the patient to a landing zone and then was flown to Crozer-Chester Burn Center. This awful fire was met with a wonderfully orchestrated rescue and resulted in the most positive outcome. Ms. Patricia Lee survived this and is doing well because of the individuals before you tonight. We asked her to be with us tonight, however, she is unavailable. Being at the right place at the right time with the right training and right performance means everything, and it resulted in a life-saving event. And for this, the fire department would like to recognize and award some citations and medals. So those involved, fire department personnel and EMS, if you can make your way forward as I call your names all up. City of Vineland and the Vineland Fire Department recognizes the fire department's EMS division supervisor, Joseph Kane, and EMTs Jesse Rivera and Julian Garcia for their superior work and medical care on July 13th once the occupant was removed from the apartment. Chief Sirocco will accept on the EMT's behalf and Supervisor Kane. City of Vineland recognizes and commends the volunteer duty crew who responded to systematically assisted the removal of the occupant and initiated immediate medical care and CPR. They are members, District 2 Chief Robert Cressy, Firefighter Alex Dickerson, Firefighter Scott Greif, Firefighter Gabriel Scarpa, Firefighter Brian Speziali, and off of Engine 1, Captain Eli Rodriguez. They all receive a mayoral commendation letter and a department certification, recognition, and commendation letter. The City of Vineland will also award the unit citation for the combined team effort in removing the occupant from the apartment fire. Unit citation goes to Battalion Chief Tony Saltar. Unit citation Firefighter Todd Birdsall, Firefighter Dominic Pace, Firefighter Eric Peck, Firefighter Michael Reel, and Firefighter Brett Scarpa. And lastly, the department awards the Medal of Valor for your superior effort in the performance of your duty under hazardous conditions in which you were confronted with an imminent personal risk. Perform the act of conspicuous heroism which furthers the highest traditions of the fire service by safely removing the occupant to safety along with the members of your platoon and duty crew. We hereby award the Medal of Valor to Firefighter Joseph Wheeler. I'm proud to honor you all here tonight and anyone else who may have been somehow involved in the call. It's a team sport that we play, and the fire department came out winning big on July 13th. Thank you all for the job that you did. Thank you for doing it well, and thank you for doing it safely. Your performance was nothing short of exceptional and is duly noted. Thank you all.
Director, could we have Director Franchetta have them line up here for a group photo, please? Yeah. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you want to go ahead.
No, it's for them, for the family.
Come down a little further there. Joyce. Yeah.
There we go.
Sorry.
Good? Couple more. One in the back. All right. Thank you, everyone. Council, I appreciate the time. Thank you.
We'd ask that, we'd ask that if you want to take pictures, could you step out into the vestibule area, please, for us? Thank you.
Public comment provides an opportunity for members of the public to inform the governing body about their views. The governing body prescribes to City Council's bylaws and the New Jersey statutes on open public meetings when engaging during public comment. As such, each individual shall have a 5-minute limit to comment. He or she cannot yield time to another individual. She or he may only approach the podium once during public comment for any one topic. Vulgar or offensive language is prohibited, and City Council will not engage in dialogue with the public during this time. The governing body maintains model courtesy and respect and requires members of the public to do the same.
And at this time, if there is anyone in the public who wishes to be heard, please step up to the mic and state your name.
Good evening, all. My name is Makima Douglas, and I am currently running for the Vineland School Board of Education. And I am just looking forward to seeing more awards as such and recognizing some of the great things that are done in the great city of Vineland. And I'm looking forward also to working closely with City Council on issues that involve the residents of this great city. So thank you very much for your time, and I'm looking forward to the remainder of the meeting.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Hi, I'm Lisa Dargy. I've been attending the city council meetings for the past few weeks, so I just want to say thank you for this opportunity to always have a chance to speak. And then regarding 716 East Plum Street property in Vineland, I understand a decision will be made today, which may lead to go back to the planning board. So we appreciate your patience with this, and any conditions, anything that we can do on our end, Dargy Investments, we are more than happy to fulfill any requirements that City Council may have. So thank you again.
Welcome. Thank you. Anyone else? Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2022-76 be taken up for the first reading.
So move. Second.
Sorry.
All right. Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes, sorry.
Ordinance number 2022-76, an ordinance to amend and supplement ordinance number 8, which established the classification and compensation plans for the City of Vineland, various titles of IBEW Local 210, Unit 2.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2022-76 be passed for the first reading, and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, October 25th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m.
So move. I second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
I have ordinance number 2022-77, which is ready for a first reading.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2022-77 be taken up for the first reading.
So move. Second.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
Ordinance number 2022-77, ordinance of the City of Vineland, County of Cumberland, New Jersey, approving an application for a long-term tax exemption and authorizing the execution of an amended and restated financial agreement related to the redevelopment of Block 4216, Lot 1.2 on the tax map of the city.
Chair entertains a motion that ordinance number 2022-77 be passed for first reading and that a public hearing be held on Tuesday, October 25th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m.
So move. Second.
Is there any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
We'll move now into the consent agenda items. Excuse me. I have Resolution 2022-240, a resolution requesting permission for the dedication by rider for sanitary landfill facilities closure and contingency fund required by NJSA 13:1A and New Jersey Administrative Code 7:26-2A.9 GD. 2022-421 is a resolution of the City Council of the City of Vineland, Cumberland County, adopting the Cumberland County Multi-Hazard Mitigation Plan Update. 2022-422 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of a mandatory supplemental change order number 1 to contract number C21-0093 issued to MPW Industrial Water Services Incorporated, Hebron, Ohio, in the amount of $25,300. 2022-423 is a resolution exercising option to renew contract C21-0006 for liquid blended orthopolyphosphate for water treatment. 2022-424 is a resolution authorizing the purchase of one 2023 Chevrolet Silverado 4x4 crew cab truck from Mall Chevrolet Incorporated, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, in the amount not to exceed $45,922.85, pursuant to a regional cooperative pricing agreement with Middlesex Regional Educational Services Commission Cooperative Pricing System. 2022-425 is a resolution authorizing a contract with SHI International Corp., Somerset, New Jersey, for the Autodesk Maintenance Support Annual Renewal in an amount not to exceed $28,040.33, pursuant to a county cooperative contract agreement under the New Jersey Cooperative Purchasing Alliance. 2022-426 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a professional service agreement by and between Siemens Energy Incorporated, Houston, Texas, and the City of Vineland for fall outage support for Unit 11 and Clayville generating stations in an amount of $208,732.30, pursuant to a long-term service agreement. 2022-427 is a resolution awarding a contract to Charles Marandino LLC, Milne, New Jersey, for the 2021 road program, 7th Street, in the amount of $1,614,412. 2022-428 is a resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Dell, Round Rock, Texas, for Dell rugged tablets and Havas vehicle docks for new police vehicles in the amount not to exceed $32,875.60. 2022-429 is a resolution authorizing award of a contract to Data Voice International Incorporated, Chicago, Illinois, for Data Voice annual software maintenance and subscription in an amount not to exceed $49,227.27. 2022-430 is a resolution authorizing a contract award to a state contract vendor, Vineland Auto Electric, Vineland, New Jersey, for the purchase of 7 2022 Patrol Dodge Durangos in an amount not to exceed $174,935.32. 2022-431 is a resolution providing for the insertion in the calendar year 2022 budget of the City of Vineland, a special item of revenue made available by revenue realized from the Bureau of Justice Assistance under the fiscal year 2022 Patrick Leahy Bulletproof Vest Partnership and an award in the amount of $19,548 and an appropriation in said budget for like sum and purpose. 2022-432 is a resolution approving Vineland revolving loan funds for Ghostlight Theatrical Productions, LLC, or assigns. 2022-433 is a resolution approving Vineland revolving loan funds for Shaw's Family One, LLC, or assigns. 2022-434 is a resolution approving Vineland revolving loan funds for City of Vineland, or assigns. 2022-435 is a resolution approving charge against various land for land clearance and authorizing said charge to become a lien upon such land and to be added to and become part of the taxes to be assessed and levied upon such land. 2022-436 is a resolution providing and authorizing the payment of bills and demands against the City of Vineland. 2022-437 is a resolution determining and directing the foreclosure of tax sale certificate number 15-00006 and 11-00017 pursuant to NJSA 54:5-104.29 et sec. 2022-438 is a resolution requesting the approval of the Director of the Division of Local Government Services to establish a dedicated trust by rider for donations included in the trust fund in accordance with NJSA 40A:4-39. 2022-439 is a resolution approving the assignment of that portion of the legal interest of Eastern Pacific Development, LLC, relating to Block 4216, Lot 1.02, under the redevelopment agreement for the former campus of Newcomb Hospital to Newcomb Senior Apartments Urban Renewal 2, LLC. 2022-440 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of an amendatory supplemental change order number 1 to contract number C22-0121, purchase order number 22-06422, issued to Shore Top Construction, Freehold, New Jersey, in the amount of $46,000. 2022-441 is a resolution authorizing the execution of a change order number 2 to professional services agreement by and between New Road Construction Management Company, Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and the City of Vineland Construction Management Services for $20,047 for the new fire station and demolition of existing building on the site. I have a motion to refer back to the Planning Board for clarification on the conditions of the recommendations contained in Resolution 6533 of the Planning Board.
Chair entertains a motion to approve all items on the consent agenda.
So move. I second.
Any discussion by council on this motion? None?
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli? Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Yes.
That's all the formal business I have, Madam President.
Thank you, Mr. Petrosky. At this time, do we have any comments from council?
Yes, Madam President, just let the public know that the Health Department is still working hard to fight COVID, and hopefully sooner than later this pandemic will be over. As of today, in the month of October, we have 169 known cases, and of course that's not including a lot of home tests that people don't report. And we reported 2 deaths in the city for COVID. We have COVID clinics coming up. The most recent will be October 13th at St. Padre Pio from 4 to 6. You can just check the vldhealth.org for the upcoming clinics. And this is the vaccine that has the bivariant Omicron, as well as we'll call it the old virus. So there's triple threat. Also a reminder that we're coming into flu season, and so they remind us all to get vaccinated for the flu. In fact, what we believe from Australia is that it's a perfect match of the vaccine that they have. Very proud of our firefighters and EMS. You never know when this will be the call that will save, that you're gonna have to save somebody's life. And the key is you always have to be prepared, and you have to drill and have the right equipment, and our first responders do. And God bless all of them, and can't be prouder. Thank you.
Thank you. Costa?
I too want to reiterate my colleague's comment with respect to the fire department. To do what they do takes a lot of gumptions. To go in there and risk their own life to save someone else is something that few people can do. And I want to express my genuine feelings to these individuals for the job well done.
Councilman Vargas?
Yes, excuse me. We just started our sign-ups for our Violent Pal. The ages for the boys and girls, it would be between 7 and 12. We will have 2 divisions this year, between 7 and 9 division and 10 and 12. You could call 856-691-4111, extension 4396. I encourage all the kids to come out. This year's been, I think this is our 3rd year without this program. I think we're gonna have a ball again. We'll enjoy the kids to come out and compete with their parents, so it'll be great. Again, also congratulations to all our firefighters on their life savings awards tonight. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Spinelli?
Landis Theater is steady working every week. They have a concert going on, different types of music at different times. Look it up on their website, thelandistheater.com, and you can find out what concerts they're running. The restaurant is open upstairs. Patronize it. They have something different every night. Karaoke, open mic, comedy night, etc., and some house bands. And it's pretty good bar food. Probably by the holidays, I would say in Thanksgiving area, the restaurant downstairs should be open for business. So I have 3 venues on one site, so that ought to be kind of exciting and some things to do there as well. Old Fashioned Christmas is coming up. First weekend of December. It's bigger and better. There's more things going on, and we are actually going to have this 6-foot mailbox all lit up for the Santa's letters to Santa. So that'll be on the avenue from that probably that first weekend up until Christmas. And you can't say enough about our first responders, leaving no one out. The police, the fire, the EMTs. I've had to use the EMTs at one instance, and they were absolutely stunning. Fire guys, I'm friends with a lot of them that were standing here tonight, and I'm just so proud of all of them. And our police force, a lot of times you don't hear anything, but they had fatality crashes just today or yesterday. So they're constantly, putting their life in harm's way to protect us. So thank you very much. I still believe we got the best of all 3 in our city, in the city of Vineland.
Thank you. Also want to thank the Winslow Safeties for coming tonight and leading the Pledge of Allegiance, and to the principal there. And also congratulations to our firefighters and EMTs. And yes, they were busy today because Delsey Drive between Park and Landis was blocked off almost all day. So I'm sure they were very busy. So we thank God for them, and I pray that they continue to be blessed and safe. So that said, nothing further?
Go Phillies.
Getting closer.
How about them next?
We're golfing.
If nothing further, Chair entertains a motion to adjourn the regular meeting.
So moved.
Second.
Mr. Acosta?
Yes.
Mr. Franceschini?
Yes.
Mr. Spinelli?
Yes.
Mr. Vargas?
Yes.
Dr. Arthur?
Thank you, and have a good night.